Hi, humans. We back with another one. Guess what day it is? Fruit Monday. We back with it. We back with it. I hope everyone had a great weekend, had a fun with their loved ones, with themselves, and you're back. It's a new week. Today is actually Cinco de Mayo, May 5th, believe it or not. So Uh, shout out to everyone that celebrate that. That's cool. But yeah, we back again with another one, Fruit Monday. You know, we gonna have some fruits today. If you didn't have any fruits all week, well, this is your opportunity uh, today to get some fruits in your diet. You know, because it's very important, very vital for your health. You know, because as human beings, uh, we gotta eat what's designed for us to eat. You know, we can't always just eat what I like to call foreign foods, even though our body, through years, we would say decades, centuries of eating the wrong food, where bodies can adapt to it and even get some form of nutrients out of it. But it's not the best for us, and it does cause a lot of damage in our system. So let's try to eat something that's designed for us and cause almost minimal to no damage at all, except supporting and hydrating and feeding the cells of your body in the you know in the right way. So I'm excited. Another Monday. So I think this is maybe episode 3. Again, we're still new. We're still working out all the kinks of this whole wave, Fruit Monday. But at the end of the day, we got to do it. I don't know anyone out in the YouTube world or we'll say on a camera broadcasting about a Fruit Monday. If there is one out there, shout out to them. Much respect, much love. But me, I'm the only one that I know so far that's bringing this wave with them. Fruit Monday. All right. We about to turn it up. Soon. Get some swags, some merch, get some T-shirts. Claiming what it is. Fruit Monday. Everybody needs to know what that is, what the meaning behind that is, which is basically eating some fruit, starting your week off strong with some food that your body's designed to eat. So, eventually we want to get the merch involved, want to get some t-shirts at least, minimum, and other things. But like I said, I hope everyone had a good weekend, had fun, had a good time with themselves and their family. So I'm gonna keep it short again today, but the one of the points I want to bring home today before we cut open up the fruit of the day is I had some thoughts this weekend about loving ourselves. That's gonna be the topic of today. Just being able to spend time realizing that being a human is the highest form of life, and I think a lot with all the distractions out there in the world, we forget that it's okay. It's all good, you know? Like loving yourself is very important to your health, you know? Telling yourself sometimes when things are going crazy. Life tends to throw a lot of different obstacles and challenges and things, and emotional and stressful and physical, all these different, challenges. And we got to kind of sift through them all and try to, make herself better through all those things. But at the end of the day, I want you guys to know, spend some time loving yourself. Give yourself a big hug. Like, wow, look at me. Like, I'm here. I'm here to stay. I'm here to, experience what we call life. And it's okay if you're not the nicest person, the happiest individual, or the most attractive individual. It's okay. You got life. Life is so valuable. The two most important things, I think, is life is like time. Obviously, time is very valuable. It's the highest commodity there is. It's time, you know. And then what do you do with the time? You have life that happens with that time. So just know that if you don't got nobody in your corner, or if you don't got a huge support system, because a lot of us don't, I don't, but whoever support system you have, or people that you got in your corner, appreciate them, but also appreciate yourself. We look at all the time of external gratifications, but we never look within ourselves like, damn, I woke up today. That's gratifying in itself. So I just wanted to kind of point that out. Sometimes when you're down on yourself, just give yourself a big hug. Hopefully, I'm not messing up the audio here, hugging myself. But yeah, give yourself a big hug. You can even go in front of the mirror and get and tell yourself some very positive affirmation, and like, man, you look good. You're beautiful. You're strong. You're intelligent. I am who I am. And praise yourself, and you'll see like how your day, how your week, how that energy can resonate within you and bring a lot of positivity in your outcomes for the day, for the week, forever, if you do it on a consistent basis. So I just wanted to point that out because, again, I'm here to kind of make people think, bring people together, and just, and kind of point out the basic simple stuff that we can do to help us with our health, with our well-being, with relationships, any little uh, nuggets I can share. That's what I like to do. So without further ado, hopefully that resonate with somebody, that little tidbit of just loving yourself explanation I just did. If I could do a better job where you have additional things to add to it, feel free. It's all love. So without further ado, we're gonna see what fruit we got today. All right. Should I bring the bowl here? Yeah, let's do the bowl. So we got we got an orange today. That's the fruit of the day. I've had many oranges already today, and I'll have one with you guys on camera. But man, so orange is like a oldie but goodie, right? Like most people, it's probably one of the most popular fruit there is. If you don't know a lot of fruit, 9 times out of 10, if you ask somebody, they probably know what an orange is. If you say, do you know what an orange is? They'll probably be like, yeah, I know what that fruit. That's a fruit. That's a juicy, You can make orange juice out of it. You can, do a lot of different things with orange. But again, it's just praising the orange by eating it in its natural way. So there's many ways you can cut an orange. Um, when I was young, growing up in the island, we used to actually peel around the orange with a knife. So we'll just literally peel around it. Um, and then you get this like ring of orange peel. And then you just, once the skin or the orange peel is peeled off, you cut it in half and you just kind of eat it and suck the juice out of it, and then you can eat all the fibers. So real quick, the benefits of orange is obviously the high vitamin C content, really good for for your for your cells to hydrate yourself. It's a fruit that's a high water content as well as high fiber, good for your digestive system. Actually, it also has good amount of potassium in it, um, which can help you with your stools and things like that. Like I said, your digestive system, uh, packed full of vitamin C, um, good for your skin, just basic things like that, and just enjoy eating the fruit, right? So like if it's so, like I said, if when I used to grow up, we used to peel it in a certain way, but one of the easiest ways to eat that orange, hopefully you guys can see this, is to just kind of cut it half, in half, and then cut another half, and then peel it right open, and you here, I'll do it right now so you can see. I want you guys to see this orange is a Caracara navel orange. So it's like they fuse the Caracara orange and the navel orange together, and you get this baby orange and all of the beautiful taste of it. So bam, here we go, cutting it open. So look at the the complete design of how nature just is so fantastic. It's crazy. Like, who engineered a orange? Like, who, like, only nature's knows best. Like, who can do some of the things that nature can do? I don't know. I don't think anyone. There's so much things out there that you look at in nature, and it's so just flawlessly beautiful. Anyways, not to go on a deep end with that, but look how the Caracara and the navel just blends so well together. Juicy, a good rich color, and like I said, you just peel that baby, peel the skin off. I don't want to. There's juice everywhere, so I don't want to get orange juice everywhere. But cheers, everyone. Oh my, wow. Some people might think this is crazy, but when I eat really good fruits and it's sweet and it's juicy and it just kind of it just makes turn your cells on. Your cells can, like, you can feel it immediately turn on your cells. I usually say it's orgasmic. I don't want to be all sexual on, but orgasmic just, in my opinion, just means something feels really good. No matter what it is. So that's how this orange, is hitting me. It's like, it's so juicy and sweet, and it's perfect for what I need right now. Especially coming from a long weekend, if you were partying or just, doing things that you probably shouldn't be doing to your body, like, partying, eating crazy food, drinking a lot, all those things. Well, today you're gonna turn that around and have you a really nice orange. Again, I've ate about 4 oranges earlier. Excuse me. But on this channel, I really try to promote mono eating fruit, which means the fruit of the day is what you should eat for the day, right? So today we pick orange. So just have as much orange today. Don't mix an orange with I don't know, like a strawberry. Just eat oranges today. And if you want strawberries, you can eat that tomorrow. And eat strawberries for the whole day of tomorrow if that's what you like. Because the more you just zone in, narrow in on just eating one fruit, the more benefit you'll get long term because it's not competing with other fruits, it's not competing with even other foods in your system. That's why we also like to eat it as as the first food of the day as well. Like one of the first things you eat for the day versus, oh, I'm gonna have a breakfast. Like, the traditional breakfast here is eggs, bacon, and toast. So try not to have that for your breakfast before you eat the orange. Try to eat the orange first. If you really gotta eat that breakfast, hey, do you, boo boo. But um, at least give after you eat your orange, give yourself uh long, at least minimum 30 minutes to an hour, and to let that fruit just absorb in your system, digest through your system, ignite your cells, turn them on, excite them to go to work for you every day. Because again, we got trillions of cells in our body. Maybe next week I'll do a take about the cells again on the basic level. I'm not gonna pull out no textbook. I'm not gonna go and read you. Maybe down the road I'll start doing that so you can kind of get a better perspective. But I just want to keep it super simple, y'all. Just super simple, and show you why you should eat a fruit, why you want to just eat it uh, by itself, and let's just vibe with that. Because here it's all I try to do all the practical things. I um, I think sometimes when there's so much information that's involved in helping someone, like you tell them all these processes and all these things that is in the way that is going to help you. But at the end of the day, it's like, okay, I just heard you said so much information, but what should I do again? Oh, eat more fruits. That's essentially, a lot of the times that's what we as teachers and influencers and people that are really just trying to help people, is that we can even overload them on just information, too much information all at once. So we just want to kind of bring that information to a small, easy 1-2 step process where you can digest the information and you can have a practical way to do that every day, right? So again, we just had some oranges, very, very good, very sweet. They're at the right time to eat. It is springtime here again, so people having allergies and different ailments. Oranges will definitely help out with the increase of vitamin C in there in a natural way. And that's what I got for y'all today on Fruit Monday. You feel me? So thank you all. Much love to everybody out there. Everybody trying to do their thing, be positive, get better at life. I love y'all. Much salute. And we'll be back. We'll be back. Fruit Monday. Next Monday. We'll see you. Peace.